What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the vlog. Say hi, Jaden. What's up, E? Say hi. So today, for what we're gonna do today, guys, we're gonna go over and we're gonna start taking apart the other Mazda Protege today. We got a very busy day today. Everybody keeps telling me I need to make daily vlogs, so I think I'm gonna start doing it just because it's like I get like 20 people to ask me a day, like, bro, you should record your day. So that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna check it out and see what we can do for today. So pretty much what we got to go do is we're gonna be going down to Tacoma to go and check out this other car, because we gotta go take it all apart. We finished the car that we're working on right now, but we definitely need to go and do the other car, because basically what we got going on with this other car is we just got a whole bunch of shit going on, honestly. Like, just to be real with you, it's gonna be doing an automatic to a manual swap. And pretty much the gist of it is that we've got the one car taken all apart. So now we're going to be starting to take apart the other car. And then from there, we're just going to basically move on and just start like disconnecting the other stuff, taking everything out, and then just going from there, man. So wish us luck. All right, bye. Out the one car, the manual or the automatic to manual swap is going down for sure. Today we got to get back to the shop and fucking start taking out the automatic transmission. But we're going to get over here to the other shop, or over here to the other car and start taking the car apart. Got to get the tranny out, shift linkage, axles, you know, all that whole jazz. And then, I don't know. Oh, yeah, so got to do that. Sorry, the car was it was like acting funny for a second, so I had to just like check it out. But pretty much what we got to go do is pull all the axles, pull all the stuff that we need for a manual, get that wiring harness out, and then what I think I'm going to do this time is I pulled the wiring harness out through the other side last time. Now that I know what I'm doing with the other harness, I'm going to go ahead and pull it through the firewall this time. We're just going to pull it out that way, and then I have plenty of ECUs at the shop, so we already have ECU covered. But we need the shift linkage definitely, because that's what we're going to need in order to be able to shift gears. So if you don't have that, then it's kind of pointless to do even what we're doing at all. So you guys go ahead and hang on tight for the ride, and we'll be there in a minute. Hey guys, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the vlog, man. So pretty much got the other car here, starting to take it apart. Got my guy Evan down here. He's getting a little frustrated, trying to get these cotter pins out, man. How's it coming, buddy? Yup, it's straight. It's straight. Go straight out now. Yeah. You gotta like supervise him and then he'll get it done, man. It's pretty cool, but he's getting it. Yeah, you are. Come on. Have some confidence. You got it, buddy. So, basically what we gotta do is we gotta pull out this whole harness. So, basically we're starting to take out the harness right here. Got it all disconnected from the firewall. I'm gonna start pulling it all out of the car. Basically, what we're going to do is take this main harness. This main harness is going to end up going up. Going to pull off the intake manifold, pull off the exhaust header, or pull off the headers. And then from there, what we're going to do is take out the shift linkage for the inside of the car. So you got to pull a shift linkage if you want to be able to get the shifter out so you can actually be able to do a manual trans. So, key important tip. And then, let's see what we got going on. What are you doing? No, just take it like this. Hold the camera.
Take it and pull it out, like it should pull out.
Yeah, so, and you want to go straight with it though, boo-boo. So, see? Go. What I'll do is I'll pull them like this, take the ear.
I was trying to get this shit in there earlier. It just barely gets in there. I usually try and bend them out and then it kind of torques on it, but it's definitely harder than it should be.
Yeah, because when I put it in, I made sure it didn't come out because we lost a cotter pin on this car
Yeah, it
before.
is a pretty big cotter pin compared to.
Yeah, we put oversized ones.
Yeah.
So definitely didn't want that. You're like recording the brake. In the future, never take those bolts out until you take your cotter pin out, because now it has nothing to hold against. So put your bolts back in and take your cotter pin. Alright, you got the bolts off there. Go ahead and take off the lower bolts on the lower. Go ahead and get those off for the lower half and go underneath the car and get those. Then we're going to have to go up underneath the back of the car and get the 14s that are on the back. So essentially, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to probably end up reusing this head for another build. It looks like it's a pretty decent head. I'm going to go ahead and pull the valve cover because I would like to see what it looks like on the valve cover. Underneath the valve cover, if it looks all nice and clean, I think I might go ahead and take this head and we'll just chance it with this one because the old original owner never really had any problems. So pretty much us using this one, I don't think we should run into any problems with using it. So we're just going to kind of go from there and then let's see what happens. You want to go down and it says 17 underneath, I think, or something like that. What size was it on the other car? 17? For the exhaust bolts, the 2 exhaust bolts.
I don't know.
How do you not remember?
There's a lot of shit I don't remember. Did you ever notice?
I don't know. So, welcome to the channel, guys. How you doing? Going on to day 2. So, now today is just going to basically be consisting of getting the rest of the motor out. You're going to want to go ahead and take out these 2 14s at the bottom right here. That's what's holding that bracket in. And then once you take out those 2 14s, this should come right out.
And you're going to need this side.
Yup, take out those 2 carrier bolts underneath. So right now we got Evan. Say hi, Evan. Yup, we got my boy Jaden. Say hi, Jaden. Say hi to the vlog. So basically, guys, what we got going on today is we got to get this lower subframe out. If you can see, Jaden's like moving the motor around real quick. So the motor is moving a little bit. But we got 2 subframe bolts that Evan's down here trying to get. Basically, once we drop the subframe, we are going to be changing out that subframe for a different type of subframe. Not that bolt, it's the one in the inside. Right there, that one. Yep, it's deep in there. You feel it?
2 right next to each other.
Yep, it's like one there and then one there. Yeah. So, pretty much, you know, giving them a little insight, man. If you guys don't know, welcome to the channel, Roast Performance. Today, we are starting day 2 of the build for the automatic to manual swap. I figured I'd document this because everybody's been asking me. Start making videos, Dwayne. So I said, all right, fuck it, let's do it. We're gonna start making fucking videos. You want the other one? Use the ratchet. Place it. No, well, yeah, one's not a factory bolt. That's why I said that factory bolt size is 17. So pretty much what we got going on, I'll give you guys just a little look through. Car's a little bit of a mess right now, but put the tarp over there and then lay on the tarp. Pretty much what we got going on, we had to take out the whole dash. Whole dash had to come out. Body control module had to come out. Got the new basically wiring harness in for the new setup. Then now what we did is went ahead and connected the body patch harness. Went ahead and ran over a brake and a clutch line. So now he has a manual setup. So now he's gonna be manual. The other really cool part is that I'm actually working on the fuel pump harness right here. So I need to go ahead and go get the stuff so we can start splicing in this harness and get this all put back together. So pretty much the gist of it is he wants to go turbo. If you drive a Protege, you would know that automatics, it's a lot harder to go turbo and there's no control with the boost. So what you do is you go to a manual ECU and then you don't have those problems anymore. So essentially that's what we're doing. So everything's been taken out all the way from the heater core to the shifter assembly to everything, bro. Like, I mean, we took the whole dash. Like, that's kind of how we doing it, you know. And then the exhaust, he took an old Porsche header and made his own little deal. But he wants to show you guys how his tuck game is on the wheel. You know, his suspension is actually settled, so it actually was tucked up just a smidge higher before. So yeah, dude, pretty much what we got going on. Today I'll be putting back in the heater core, getting this all wired up. But I'm pretty much waiting on these guys to finish taking out these subframes so we can go ahead and drop the, why would you not use the electric ratchet?
You just told me to use the sword to flex it.
Yeah, but not the actual electric ratchet, like this.
Yeah, I tried that one. You told me.
No, you didn't. You had the other gun. You had that.
Before I grabbed that one, I grabbed this.
Sorry, my fault. So somebody's wrong. Who knows who's wrong? God damn it! Fuck it. It's a fucking Sunday, guys. You know. So pretty much the other protege that we got going on. This is the $150 protege. Sorry if you guys can't really see me. So we got the other $150 protege right here. This was a project that was supposed to be low and slow. Her name is Nemo, or his name is Nemo. Nemo is supposed to be just like a little dope ass little car that we were supposed to put together, but Nemo's motor gave out. I bought Nemo with the rod knock and I've been driving it since March. It's now July, like almost the middle or the end of July. And I've literally been driving Nemo every day. She's been a trooper, bro. Like honestly. Pretty much we're just gonna be logging and vlogging all the fucking content and just basically showing you guys what it takes to go from an automatic to a manual swap and a protege. There's no videos on YouTube on how to do this yet, so I figured I'd be one of the first people to go ahead and just make that known. You know, I figured we start making introductory vehicle like videos that'll actually help people start creating like performance and the results that they want from their cars. People will be so quick to stop getting rid of them. So yeah, so pretty much we're gonna get back to work. I'll go ahead and catch up with you guys in a little bit, guys. Go ahead and check out, guys. Say hi. Peace.
All that dash apart.
Hey guys, welcome back. So finally got the tranny out. Go ahead and get the flex plate off. So you guys go ahead and take off the 17s, get the flex plate out. Go ahead and remove the rear motor mount bracket and then take off the rear motor mount. Actually, you can leave the rear motor mount because the rear motor mount is the same in both cars. So some people will tell you that it's different, but it's the same. So transmission's out. Pretty much what you got to do is go around, remove all the 17s all across the top. There's a couple 12s that hold the automatic starter in, and then there's a 14 that's down here. That's a key important one, man. Got to make sure you get that 14. Isn't that right, fellas? Yeah. Leave that 14 on there and it definitely will not come out. So got the 14 off. Now the next step is we're not going to be using ABS anymore, so I'm thinking about bypassing ABS, but then I'd have to give them a different block in order to run that setup. But for now, we're just gonna leave the ABS in. It's not gonna be operable because we're not gonna have it hooked up to anything, but it will still be in the car. And then the last thing we gotta figure out is nothing really. Actually, everything is straightforward, man, pretty much. I just gotta finish up the wiring harness on the inside. They're gonna go ahead and get those bolts off. On the inside, what we gotta do is we're gonna have to remove the exhaust because the exhaust is actually gonna be hitting onto the shift selector. So on a Mazda, we use a shift linkage. So it's a rod with a bunch of bushings in it, and it connects inside the vehicle and it goes up to the back of the manual transmission. So from there, we have to finish doing that. Doing a little bit of work on the wiring harness right now. Got the harness. These are the solder seal connectors. They actually work pretty good. If you heat them up nice and they actually turn out really nice. So pretty good connections. So if you guys ever need some of these, the Solder Seal Pro connectors, these are pretty dope, bro. You guys can hit me up. I'll let you know where to get some. Pretty much gonna be heat shrinking those connections together, getting that all done up, dropping the blower motor back into the car, putting that back in, and then start putting in the dash and getting everything all grounded back out and put back together, man. So pretty stoked, man. So we'll give you guys an update here coming up soon, man. All right, man. Thanks. All right, success. We have now officially got the other transmission off, the other Mazda speed motor. So now he'll have at least a better transmission. The car actually did, when I purchased that car, it came with a stage 2 clutch, but I paid a decent hefty price for the car. So I guess that would make sense why I paid so much, because the clutch actually has a lot of life left. The flex plate actually, excuse the language, flex plate actually, it has a lot of life left, and it actually still has a factory groove, so it hasn't even been burned in yet. So this clutch was never even used really. And then the burn-in on the side was not even burned in all the way. So this is actually a very good step. The only thing I did not like that I did see is that the pilot bearing, it had some rust on it. So I'm gonna see if I got some more pilot bearings laying around the shop. And hopefully if we got some more pilot bearings, we'll get another pilot bearing put in there. But in a way, this is kind of helping me out in both fashions and forms because I have a bunch of shit that I have to get done. So this is gonna work out pretty good, I think, definitely. But I will get back to you guys and let you know the next update. All right then, guys, peace. So naturally aspirated setup for now, but it is running the 1.5 stage cams in it. So as you can see, it's not missing or nothing like that. It's got a nice chop to it though, for sure. We will be getting rid of this setup and we're gonna go over to the turbo setup here soon. So stay tuned, guys. This is gonna be a fun project, man. I can't wait. It's actually really low. It's on God speeds. Nice little black wagon. Get some more of that chop in there. Sounds beast, dude. I love it. Really good. You guys hit me up if you guys need some road performance parts, man. Get you guys all set up. Alright, here it goes, y'all. Automatic to manual swap. It's done. Did the roast performance stage 1.5 cams. So idle steady. And you can hear the lope in the cams. For this car. So the plan is to make it go turbo after he settles in this motor and gets it all settled in. We are going to go turbo, but for right now I'll show you the setup. It is have a gun. No, I don't have a gun.